Good morning. This is Dr. Mckellar, and we're broadcasting live from Poundsfield Airfield here in Tyler, Texas. We're so excited this morning because we have young Isaiah Cooper that has landed right here in Tyler, Texas. I was able to be with Isaiah when he kicked off his flight out of Compton, California at the first part of the month. I think it was 5 July. We were able to go out to California and join him. And let's first say that we commend you, Isaiah, for the great work that you're doing and your great instructor who is flying with you around this nation. Happy day today here in East Texas. We wanted you to come, Isaiah, because we want the young folk here in East Texas to see what great work that you're doing and to show them that whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it certainly can achieve. So tell us a little bit about what your feelings are now. And first, but let me say, Robin Peatley is your...
It's my chief executive pilot.
Yes, and he is just doing amazing work with all those young folk there in Compton, California. Maybe we'll ship some of those East Texas guys down here who wants to become a pilot like yourself to come up to your school. But tell us a little bit about your flight. We understand that you got into a little snafu when you kicked off with your Cessna out of Compton. Tell us about that.
So
Isaiah.
it was a blue Cheetah Grumman with the red tail. We flew it from Compton, California, and once we got to Cheyenne, Wyoming, we had a forced landing, which caused the plane to have a bent propeller and a broken wing. So from the next day, we had Roger's Cessna shipped to us, and from there we continued the journey.
Wow, so in other words, it was almost like a crash landing kind of, sort of, but not really a crash.
Yes.
So your wing broke,
Yeah.
is what you're saying. And you were able to land that plane?
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. Tell us whose plane that was that you were flying.
That was the museum's.
Okay, but that's okay. The main thing is that you're safe.
Yeah.
So that tells us how skilled you are that you were able to land that plane. What about that, instructor Roger?
Yeah, that was excellent experience. You learn out of bad experiences, and that was mine in the 40 years of aviation history. I have flown military airlines, never had any incident, and but I commend my young student. He came, he stayed calm and quiet during the whole ordeal, and we were actually pushed down by the Mother Nature.
Right.
Cheyenne is notorious for that, so we put it down safely and walked out of it.
That is just amazing. I tell you, Isaiah, we can't congratulate you enough. We can't say enough about your skills. So that told me that you were able to land that plane, even though you're how old?
16.
16 years of age, and you're the youngest, what?
Pilot to fly around the United States.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just overwhelmed to know that someone of your skill and your caliber. Tell us a little bit about your story. I know that your mother, who, let's just say we commend your mother for the great work that she's doing in rearing you up. And tell them what your GPA average is right now in school.
It's like a 3.7.
Oh, wow. In other words, you're a brain buster, right? Not only are you handsome, but you're also very smart, very bright. Thank you so much for this. Tell us anything else that you want the young people out there in East Texas that are listening right now of what you want to tell them about anything that they want to do in their life.
You can chase your dreams at a young age, and just make sure that you stay with a positive crowd and keep a strong mind, because people will try to break you down and try to discourage you and distract you from whatever you want to do. So as long as you're positive and you have a positive scenery and positive people around you, you always will be successful.
Very good. So in other words, what you're telling them is to stay focused.
Yes.
And no matter what is out there and around you, find that positive crowd.
Yes.
Okay, and focus on your dreams.
Yes.
Right? That is beautiful. Well, I have something very special here. People always say that I have the greatest first sergeant in the world, that the director of communication that takes care of everything that we need. We have a pen, because you're in the great state of Texas, right?
Yes.
And we know how to do things in Texas. So, and I'm going to encourage everybody to help you, to make a donation to you, to help with your fuel. And we know that right here at Poundsfield, they have already taken care of your fuel here. You don't have that to be concerned with. But we also know that this fine instructor that you have here, Mr. Roger, needs to continue to be paid so that you can continue these flight lessons, because we look for you to go around the world. Yes. Because I know one day you're going into the military, aren't you?
Yes. Hopefully.
So hopefully, so you can fly those airplanes in the United States Air Force, right? And guess what?
Oh.
I have one for that
That would be
wonderful
an honor.
instructor. Yes. And we're
Thank
going to
you,
let
ma'am.
Mr. Isaac, yes, thank you so much. Putting that on you. And when I come back to California, I'm going to be looking for these.
It will be there always. From now onwards.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Isaiah. It's a pleasure to have you here in East Texas. Any other final comments that you'd like to give to all the people out there in East
I just want to
Texas?
say thank you guys for the support, and thank everybody that came out and supported me. Thank you to the news crews, and thank you for also supporting me.
Absolutely. 100%. All right. Thank you. God bless. Any comments?
Same here. Thank you very much, and I wish you complete success in your endeavor, political endeavor, and let's see you in the White House.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.